Before I get started, if you guys like our content, please leave a like and monster mash that subscribe button to be updated and notified on all Monster Planet content. Anyway guys, let's get right into the video. Hello my fellow ghouls and ghoulettes, and welcome to Monster Planet, where I talk about a monster's brief history, how it affected our modern world today, and how media portrays the monster. I'm your host Marlon Gonzalez, and today's monster is sure going to make you ask not who, or what, or when, but where. So, let's get started. Today's monster is one of the furriest ones we've done so far, and if you read the title of this video, you already know. I'm talking about the werewolf. The werewolf's origin is very unclear exactly where they originated from, but one of the earliest records and appearances was in the Epic of Gilgamesh and the Legend of Lycan. Werewolves also appeared in early Nordic folklore. One such folklore is the saga of the Volsungs, where a father and son who discovered wolf pelts that grant the power to turn people into wolves for 10 days. They went on a killing rampage through the forest. The rampage ended when the father kind of attacked his son, causing a fatal wound. The son survives with the help of a kind raven who gave the father a leaf with healing properties. The werewolf, kind of possesses many incredible abilities, and it utilizes such abilities like super strength, speed, dexterity, resilience, stamina, night vision, healing, and tracking. For physical features and abilities, the werewolf, looks like a wolf and has the ability to stand on its hind legs and walk bipedally, but its preferred method is all fours. And of course, I can't forget their sharp claws and fangs, because a werewolf isn't complete without its sharp, claws and fangs. For transformation, it's usually under the full moon, and the transformation is said to be very painful, as its limbs are being stretched and contorted to befit the form of a wolf. I don't know about you guys, but to me, it seems the trade-off might be worth it. For how the werewolf affected our modern world, due to the lack of origin to multiple stories, it led to a variety of different platforms of media to use the symbol of the werewolf as either one to be feared or one to be admired. Many writers and filmmakers have used it to be the antagonist or a source of power, if you will. Such filmmakers and writers were George Wagner and Kurt Siodmak, who made the film The Wolf Man in 1941. Another writer was author Stephenie Meyer, who also brought werewolves back into the mainstream spotlight as her book, and we all know it, Twilight, had made the topic of werewolves versus vampires a very intricate topic among the early 2000s. The company Universal Studios had many array of monsters during the film lineup, and our hairy boy made it to the silver screen. But how did they portray such a popular monster? How media in general portrays such an iconic monster is of course make it the antagonist or rival for the protagonist, an obstacle to overcome, eventually, I think. Well, few such examples of this is the film The Wolf Man, who is portrayed as a tragic figure of a regular man, who struggles through the double life of living as a monster who is hunted by society, and also as a man who is very well known and respected. But another example of it is in Twilight, Jacob, who is the antagonist, towards Edward. So throughout the course of the book, they come to sort of a quarrel with each other, but eventually they come to terms with, their feelings with Bella, and eventually, the whole vampire werewolf war thing. It's all very abstract. Well, anyways, werewolves also appeared in video games like The Witcher, World of Warcraft, The Wolf Among Us, Sonic Unleashed, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and many more. The werewolf has become such an icon for horror and Halloween that we tribute it through many mediums throughout history, through folk tales, video games, books, TV shows, and movies. Well, that's all the time I had for you ghouls and ghoulettes. And remember, if you have a plate filled with food, don't just wolf it down.